What's going on, guys? I'm Tyler, and yes, there is no perfect movie, but I have something that's bigger and, in my opinion, a little more important to announce. This upcoming weekend, I'm going to be at the Toronto International Film Festival for this year. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time, and last Saturday, when tickets became available for members, which I am, it was 3.5 hours of my life I'll never get back, but I did get the majority of the tickets I wanted. And that's something I want to start off with. The TIFF website has got to be the worst site I have ever been on in my entire life. Outside of being slow, glitchy, not giving you enough information about really anything, and the fact that for years people have been complaining about it on social media and in the news, and the festival itself has not made a comment, an address, or any apologies for any inconveniences whatsoever. For the fact that the websites keep crashing, that you keep getting booted off when you're just about to get tickets, or that the toll free booth that was supposed to be of service and available constantly hangs up and rejects your calls. Which is actually a downgrade from people who were on hold for 45 minutes, which, that part's not a big shocker, but it's really bad when people have to drive down in order to get tickets. That's just a shit show. But complaints about that and the fact that TIFF will never address this ever again is completely besides the point, because in the end, I'm happy, I'm excited that I finally get to go, and I want to talk about a few of the movies that I'm going to be seeing there. I'm not going to be there for the whole 10 days because of work and scheduling issues, but over the course of 5 days, I do get to see 7 different movies, the majority of them earlier and in advance than pretty much the general release, and that part's really cool. So, on Thursday, which is tomorrow from when I'm filming this video right now, I get to see Denis Arcand's new film, The Fall of the American Empire. Now, Denis Arcand is a Canadian-French filmmaker who was the only Canadian to take home the Oscar for Best Foreign Language Film. That part has me interested, and I'm not going to talk about what the movie's about, because the concept is actually a pretty interesting one, and allegedly based on true-life events. It's kind of confusing that it's called The Fall of the American Empire when this takes place in Quebec, but I guess I'm going to have to watch the movie to figure that one out. Friday, on the 7th, is exciting for me because on Friday night at 6:30 I get to see Beautiful Boy with Steve Carell and Timothée Chalamet. I love both these actors. I think they've done some really good stuff. Call Me by Your Name was pretty good. Steve Carell, I didn't think got enough attention for Last Flag Flying. I thought he was great in that. I like that he's taking his career in a bit more of a dramatic turn. The story, even though it is based off of real life stuff, it sounds pretty straightforward, stuff we've seen before, but with these two actors, I'm willing to see it just for the main performances itself. And immediately once I'm done seeing Beautiful Boy, I get to walk 10 minutes to a theater nearby and see Predator at 9:30. That part is interesting. I'm just hoping for a really good action movie. I don't follow the Predator movies that closely, but I do like the cast. I do like the fact that Shane Black, who was an actor in the original movie, is coming back for this reboot. At least I think it's a reboot. It's kind of hard to say at this point, but I'm not really expecting much. I'm just hoping it's a fun kind of throwback movie. That's just something I'm hoping for. Saturday on the 8th at 2:15, I get to see Can You Ever Forgive Me, which is a more dramatic turn for Melissa McCarthy. She plays a real-life writer who was caught stealing autographs from libraries or archives and replacing them with forgeries of her own design, close to at least 400. Which is... See, here's the thing. I'm not the biggest fan of true-life crime movies because usually they follow the amount of excess and wealth that these criminals receive, which is not something that appeals to me. I'm not going to see White Boy Rick for that exact reason, but these crimes are actually, in my opinion, very unique and something that I haven't seen in a movie like this before. And I like Melissa McCarthy as an actress. I don't think her last few movies have been very good, but I'm hoping with this one, it shows that she does have some serious acting chops. So, I haven't seen a trailer for it. I haven't seen a trailer for the majority of these movies, and I'm pretty happy about that. So that covers the first weekend. On the second weekend, starting next Friday on the 14th, I am gonna bolt right back to Toronto and at 6 o'clock see Old Man and the Gun, a movie where an old man is being chased by Casey Affleck. Sounds creepy, but I'm still gonna go see it. I do like David Lowery. I do like the main cast that's involved. The true story, again, sounds very interesting. It's kind of an age-reversed Catch Me If You Can, if you really think about it. And Saturday the 15th, I finished it off with two movies, both based on true stories once again. The first is Boy Erased, which is based on the true story of a guy who was, against his own will, sent by his parents to a gay conversion program. That really gets under my skin because homophobia is something I just don't understand. And I'm kind of hoping this movie delves into the ignorance that most people have about what it means to be gay. I do like the cast involved once again. Lucas Hedges, Nicole Kidman, Russell Crowe, Joel Edgerton, who is writing and directing this, I think is really cool because I liked his first movie, The Gift, which, again, was something darker than things that Edgerton usually does. And the fact that he's a triple threat once again just makes me want to see it even more. And hopefully, I'm saving the best for last, and at 9 o'clock, I'm going to see First Man. This movie is the one that really made me want to go to the festival. These were the very first tickets that I bought, and I am so happy about that. It was worth the 2-hour wait. I kind of wanted an earlier time, but, that's kind of besides the point. The trailer surprised me by the fact that I was kind of expecting it to be a beat-by-beat true story drama, but no, they sell it more like an 80s thriller, right down to the fact that it looks like it's filmed on grainy 16mm film, and if it was, that's pretty cool too. I think Ryan Gosling is a pretty good choice for Neil Armstrong. Damien Chazelle's a director. I hope he gets to branch out as a filmmaker and show that musicals are not just the only thing that he's really good at, although I do love him for that too. And as for the controversy surrounding certain scenes in the movie, all I can say is this. We know that stuff happened. The movie is about things that we don't know happened about NASA, about Armstrong and his family life, and those are the things that I want to see. Then again, I'm also Canadian, so, we really shouldn't be talking about it this way. Well, guys, thank you for watching. I just really couldn't keep this a secret to myself. I've wanted to talk about this for a while, but I wanted to wait until I was absolutely sure that I was going and that I had the tickets that I wanted the most. There were a few that I didn't get in on. The one other one that I really wanted to see was Widows, but they sold out pretty quickly. But, it's obvious I'm going to see it again at some point, just not 2 months early. Real bummer. If you're excited for any other movies that are premiering at TIFF, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out my other reviews at noperfectmovie.com. And once again, thank you all very much for watching. Take care.